What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Mil-Simp tax shooter and historic gaming channel, where we give away a Steam key to a lucky viewer at the end of the week every week. For details on how to enter the giveaway, just stay tuned till later in the video. So here it is, boys. Resolve recently had its first playtest. Oh, of course, I was at work when this happened, so I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Das Altberg. I'm probably butchering that, but the fine young lad let me use the footage he acquired during the test so I could make a video with it. Now, this was the very first test, so there wasn't very many people in there, but it's enough to kind of see how everything is really working in this very early state, and it's definitely enough to shut up the naysayers at the very least. If this is your first time hearing about Resolve, I have about 3 videos out prior to this if you want to check them out. Just to reiterate, everything you see in this test, from the models, the map, the lighting, the animations, and especially the sound, they are all placeholder, subject to change. The devs simply want to get something out there for us to test so that we can give feedback and provide input when developing the core of this game, which I find really cool. However, at some point this game is going to have to find its identity. Is it going to lean more casual like Hell Let Loose, or be more a simulation of war like Postscriptum? And I'm sure that's up in the air even for the devs themselves. I know they want to have the community be a big part in shaping the final product Resolve is going to be. Now, I'll have a link to Mr. Das Altberg's channel down in a pinned comment, but bear with me because I won't be able to comment on this until I get home from work. There's just so much going on in the Mil-Sim and tax shooter scene. As a lot of you know, I'm in the middle of working a side job, and in the middle of a move. I'm just doing my best to keep my head above water. So we're gonna go ahead and let some of this beautiful bean footage roll, and when it comes time, I will do my best to kind of explain some of the features and mechanics, at least as I have understood them to be. We'll go over the loadout system, and before this is over, I'll definitely give you guys information on how you can get in on these coming public playtests. But here you have it, the literal first playtest of the up-and-coming Resolve. Was that his grenade? No, I think so. I'm not sure. Okay, Jamie, pause it right here. Alright, so the current class and loadout system is as follows, with the Commonwealth being slightly different than the Axis class system. Of course, you're broken down into squads, and each squad has an officer, and then under that, anyone can be a rifleman, but then there are only 2 gunners and 1 marksman. You can see here your initial starting weapon, your basically infield, and then next to it here you see the word reserve. These are basically the points you'll spend to buy better weapons. I've also heard the devs call it cash, not like money, but C-A-C-H-E. And of course all of this is subject to change, but currently I believe every minute you get 1 point. So you fight with your Lee infield until you save up enough to buy a Sten or a Thompson. There will be individual points that you can spend, and then there will be squad points that your squad leader can spend to buy things like flat cannon, a paradrop, and then of course there will be the team-wide points that the commander will spend as he sees fit. Here you have your current secondary weapon, the Webley 6-shooter revolver, and below it, I believe obtainable by points, is the Browning high power. Below that is your utility belt, where you can currently pick from binoculars, flare gun, or a hand grenade. Ah, yes, and a third shot there to really kill him until he dies from it. Oh no, so it looks like the Axis had captured Tulane from the Commonwealth. So we're going to have a little bloopers reel, and then you're going to see the lead dev press fast forward on the day-night cycle. Ouch! Right in the ear. Now you can see the sun kind of naturally setting. This will be really cool in full long games where you start out and it's light outside and by the end of the game it's dark. The Postscriptum Realism mod has this and it's really cool. But as you're about to see, the lead dev Miley puts in a command to kind of fast forward things, and it goes from sunset to midnight in a matter of seconds. Now it takes the boys a minute to realize they're going to have to fight via the light given off of flares. Now this is really cool, very realistic looking. When he fires his weapon, not only is he lighting his whole self up in the gun in his body, but where his bullet lands in the rocks also has a warm little flash to it. Awesome little touch for such an early build. A hand grenade to the face, I'm guessing? I don't know. And the flares go up, illuminating the battlefield. Ooh, Das giving his buddy some hotcakes for breakfast there. Speaking of breakfast, it's about 3 in the morning as I'm finishing this video up. I still got to make a thumbnail and schedule this to release at about 11 a.m. EST. If I'm lucky, I'll get like 4 hours of sleep tonight. So we're going to go ahead and put a wrap on this one. Hopefully the next test I will be able to attend. I might just get gully and skip work to make it. But I will have links to everything resolved down in a pinned comment, along with Das Altberg's YouTube page, who was so gracious enough to let me use his footage, being that I missed the first test. But yeah, bear with me. As soon as I get off work, I'll have those pinned comments up. So if you don't initially see them, just come back later in the day and I'll have those pinned comments up for you boys. If you don't have a Discord and want to participate in the test, you should probably get one. That's where they're going to be announcing all of the play tests. And while you're at it, join the Boogie 5 Discord, because you'll need it to get in on the weekly Steam Key giveaways. And we're giving away tons of awesome keys right now, from Beyond the Wire, Easy Red 2, Beach Invasion 1944, Mud and Blood, No Plan B, Fire and Steel. Yeah, there's no better time to be a viewer. Make sure you're subscribed. We're racing towards 5,000 subscribers. Again, I want to thank you all. And don't forget to turn on notifications. The last guy that won the weekly giveaway didn't claim the key. Yeah, unfortunately, you gotta watch to win. I want to give a special shout out to my channel members. Consider joining the ranks of the Mil-Simp minions. Let's welcome our newest members, Blackwatch and Baguette Gaming. I know Baguette Gaming has his own YouTube channel. A lot of Postscriptum and Beyond the Wire stuff. Check him out. But yeah, come join us. Support me and my channel, the niche Mil-Sim genre. Get exclusive videos, an exclusive Discord channel, and double your chances on every week's giveaway. But that's it. Before you go, let me know down in the comments. Are you looking forward to Resolve? I think this footage at the very least should bring a little optimism to some of the naysayers. I think this development is farther along than any of you gave credit for. And those of you that thought it being in the Unreal Engine 5 would make it possible for a mid-tier system to run, that's just not true. If anything, it just means you're going to get better graphics that are just easier to run. Alright, boys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be good to each other.